that, at least for those who follow the men's team, football still hasn't quite yet come home. Well, today in this cathedral, I very much hope and pray that you will feel that you have come home. Now, that's perhaps a strange thing to say if you've never been here before, but as the cathedral, we are always struck and immensely proud of the way in which our graduates of our wonderful university remember this day, sitting beneath our wonderful starry sky, and look back with happiness and pride to this day. Perhaps in a few years' time, you will join the list of people who bring back family and friends, and with others show them this place that you remember and celebrate the home that you have made at the University of Cumbria over these last few years. So here today, to all of you, my task is a simple one. I'd like to say, make yourselves feel at home. Do not let the august surroundings hold you back. Whoop and cheer at each of these wonderful graduates as they cross the stage, as if football is coming home. Many, many congratulations to all of you graduating today. Be assured of our prayers and best wishes for you for the future, and know that both here and at the University of Cumbria, you will always have a very welcome home. Thank you very much.
To open our ceremony, I'm delighted to welcome the pupils from Workington Academy. would like to introduce the dais party today. Vice-Chancellor, Professor Julie Mennell. Deputy Vice-Chancellor, Professor Brian Webster Henderson. Chief Operating Officer, Mr. Mark Swindlehurst. University Secretary, Dr. Jean Brown. I now call upon the Vice-Chancellor to open our degree and award ceremony and deliver the opening address.
Wow, that was quite a start, wasn't it? I said to some of the choir members, you're the warm-up act, so warm us up. Whew, it certainly did. And then I looked behind here, there's all sorts of things behind this lectern, but no tissues. So we're going to have to sort that out for the ceremonies to come. So welcome everyone, and to the formalities. I declare open this degree and award ceremony of the University of Cumbria. Graduands, High Sheriff, Canon Warden, distinguished guests, staff, university partners and friends. It's my great pleasure to welcome you to this graduation ceremony in the splendid setting of our city's cathedral. To family and friends, graduation ceremonies are without doubt a significant milestone, and we know you will be bursting with pride and joy today. We're so happy that you've been able to join the celebrations and to reflect on the ways that you have supported your graduate to be. Graduates, today is an extra special one, and it's yours. It's a day to celebrate, a day to pause and reflect on your journey. This ceremony not only marks the culmination of your tremendous hard work and commitment, but it also proves your resilience and your tenacity. I'm sure you will have had your wobbles and periods of uncertainty, and perhaps at times felt like the weight of the world was on your shoulders. However, despite all you've met in the varied contexts and environments you've been placed in, you've succeeded. And how you've achieved your success and what you've gained as a result is as significant as the award we celebrate with you today. Whatever category of student you fall into, young, mature, on campus, off campus, living at home, studying away, learning through working, learning whilst working, full-time, part-time, online, flexible, from our county or the other side of the world. Indeed, you are the epitome of why we were established and the mission that drives us, with people, place and partnerships at our heart to transform lives and livelihoods and to bring new capability to and from Cumbria. And we do this through a community of students, colleagues, graduates, partners and supporters here in Carlisle, in Ambleside, soon to be Barrow, Lancaster and London, with 15,000 students. This year, students and colleagues from across our university community have provided so many examples of this. With half of our students studying off campus, upskilling and reskilling in the workplace. National workforce development contracts with the BBC, the Nuclear Decommissioning Authority, Rolls-Royce, the Forestry Commission, BAE, DEFRA, Defence Medical Services and the NHS. 2,000 degree apprenticeships and 1,000 paramedic students. And top ranking in the Northwest and top 10 in the UK for graduates in work or further study 15 months after graduation. A silver rating in the Office for Students Teaching Excellence Framework, 2 Ofsted Gold outcomes for initial teacher education and our expanding degree apprenticeships. And importantly, National Student Survey outcomes with notable improvements and very many outstanding achievements. Well done, colleagues. Super step forward. And our new campus in Barrow is taking shape and will be ready to welcome students in autumn 2025. Meanwhile, work continues behind the scenes of our £78 million scheme for the Citadel's campus in the heart of Carlisle city centre. And next year will mark the first pioneering cohort of students to join the Pears Cumbria School of Medicine, an exciting and unique partnership between the University of Cumbria and Imperial College London. In our Institute of Education, Arts and Society, there's been much to be proud of. We continue to play an important role in developing teachers of the future, with over 150 Year 12 and 13 students from school across Cumbria and North Lancashire actively taking part in our 2024 Future Teachers programme. The Institute has hosted important national education conferences focused on teacher education advancement, the assessment in higher education, and also a special education needs conference here in Cumbria. We've also furthered our activity through initiatives like the Be Just and Fear Not collaborative project involving Carlisle United, Tully House and our university. And this sees our media arts staff and students supporting the creation of a documentary film of the club and its archive. The results of this film and television work will be seen in nearby Tully House Museum and Art Gallery from this Saturday. Colleagues have also worked in partnership to support student opportunities and for creative art workers. This includes the Catalyst Creative Residency Programme, funded by Cumbria Local Enterprise Partnership and in partnership with Art Jean Barrow and Cumbrian Arts and Culture Network. Azra Matala, Jack McNeil and Emma Begarden are also recipients of the award that will be offering public engagements in terms of the Cumbria arts of culture throughout these residencies. It's certainly an exciting time for our university community and Cumbria, though perhaps not the roller coaster that we've witnessed and been part of, particularly over the last fortnight, and those that have made our nations and our global's headlines, many involving the pursuit of success, achieving the very top position, from politics, of course, home and global, to sport, cricket, tennis, and of course, football. Over the last fortnight, we've seen some of the best. We've seen some of us at our worst. We've discussed, we've texted, we've critiqued, not always with an informed and objective eye, the contenders, competitors, tactics or apparent lack of, winners, losers, up and coming, also rans and has-beens. We've cheered, we've jeered, we've shouted, we've sang. We've shared tears of joy, sadness, despair. We've moved further apart in some cases. In others, we've come closer together. And meanwhile, across our workplaces and our communities, day in and day out, we've cracked on, working together and for others to effect positive change. And there's so many examples of that represented here today. Our graduates, our award winners, our colleagues, and also represented in terms of the graduation brochure. And I'd just like to, at this point, provide you with a personal reflection. When I was younger, obviously a lot younger, I ran. And for a long time, it felt to me that this was my reason for being. And I ran to win. And at 16, I qualified for the English schools 400 metres national finals in Portsmouth. And it was an event that effectively I'd trained for over a period of 5 years. And during the period leading up to it, I had lots of positive indicators, winning region and northern titles. And at one point, I was very proud I had the best time in the UK for someone of my age. And I qualified for the final, And I ran the race, and I finished third, and I was absolutely gutted. I hardly said a word during the long coach trip back. And my coach came over to talk to me as he couldn't understand my disappointment. What did he tell me? Julie, you have just run the best race of your life. You pushed yourself as hard as you could in preparations and on the day. Just look what you've achieved. Through your hard work and determination, a new personal best, a new club record. And when I look back on this now, it's not with the regret of failing to win, more so for failing to recognise just what I had achieved and how, and with the support, importantly, and hard work of many others. So, my reminder to us all, not least myself, is to let's keep recognising and respecting success in the many forms it takes, and the hard work, the resilience and tenacity of those associated. Let's celebrate the distances travelled, the lessons learned and the confidence gained. And let's seek to be part of many success stories, ours, and importantly others. And if we can't do that, let's avoid adding to the weight of those who are trying their best and working hard. Graduates, you are part of an amazing class of 2024. You have standing with your peers, in your workplaces and in your communities. You provide knowledge and insight, new and different perspectives, ideas and reflections. You bring you to a situation, a meeting, a role. You add value to our local global economies, working across our public services and creative sectors. You shape, you support, you change, you enliven, you nurture lives and livelihoods as teachers, artists and creatives, to name just a few. Remain confident and ambitious about yourself and your potential, and stay resilient. And never forget that you and what you do matters, whatever your background, journey to date, accent, beliefs, orientations and passions. So keep yourself grounded and authentic, respecting others and demonstrating humility and care. And take stock every now and again to reflect on your development and progress. And when you walk across to receive your award today, make the absolute most of your moment, reminding yourself how fabulous you already are, the many exciting times and experiences to come, and that we are all here because of and for you. Well done again, and thank you to everybody involved today. Thank you.
I now call upon the Director of the Institute of Education, Arts and Society, Dr. Ruth Harrison Palmer, to present the graduates for their degrees and awards.
Vice-Chancellor, I have pleasure in confirming that the graduands here presented have satisfied the requirements for the degrees and awards of the University of Cumbria. For the award of Bachelor of Arts, Film and Television, Benjamin Finlayson. Lauren Griffiths. Leon Hall. Skylar McCutcheon Bell. Cameron Park. Jordan Mark Perry. Connor Liam Radke. Harriet Vickerton. For the award of Bachelor of Arts, Fine Art, Alexis Marie Ellis Tate. Samantha Farr. Nicholas Paul Forsyth. Jessica Yvonne Ann Jenkinson. The University of Cumbria's Spirit of Cumbria Award is presented to the student who exemplifies our values of personal, progressive and engaged, and are exceptional role models both within our university and across our communities. Today's winner is a supportive individual who offers a personal, positive voice to her peers. It's no surprise she's worked tirelessly to secure a place on a teacher training programme, given her dedication to support and develop the lives of those around her. She is passionate to learn new skills and share her knowledge and experience, where possible, with a range of people. The winner of today's Spirit of Cumbria Award is Jessica Kelly Detlaf. Samantha Lindsay Murphy. Holly Nichol. Sia Roberts. For the award of Bachelor of Arts, Games Design, Charlie Anderson. Harvey Thomas Brian Bell. Travis Dickinson. Sindri Mar Gretterson. Joseph Jobber. Aaron Kerwin. Holly Rhiannon Nicole Richardson. The recipient of the Derwent Prize, Chi K. Suki Shek. Alexandra Ranchanu. For the award of Bachelor of Arts, Graphic Design, Samuel Jones. Jacob Corbell. Tyler James Lambert. For the award of Bachelor of Arts Illustration and the recipient of the Industry and Entrepreneurship Prize, Sophie Christina Atkinson. Annabelle Cheng. Abigail Dearden. Abby May Doran. Abigail Ellen Leake. Louis Pattinson. Sophie Pennock. Frankie Reed. Jill Shoniger. Mitchell Watson. For the award of Bachelor of Arts Photography, Craig Bennett. Ophelia Bowman Jorgensen. Mel Butterworth. Maisie Ann Challender. Stacey Falconer. Caitlin Ellen Fleming. William Ross Olney Niven. For the award of Bachelor of Arts, Wildlife Media, Chloe Attrill. Oliver Burgess. Christopher Folds. Lily Rose Hancock. Reuben John Hibbert. William Thomas Mangan. Liana Murphy. Jade Christina Nash. Lauren O'Donnell. Joshua Andrew Page. Sky Riley. James Matthew Seeney. Daniel Shepherd. Ellie Grace Westall. For the award of Bachelor of Arts with Qualified Teacher Status, Primary and Early Years Education 3 to 11, Carlisle, Rebecca Rose Acton. Leah Anson. The recipient of the Teaching Excellence Award, Charlotte Batty. Holly Jane Beardmore. Benjamin Christopher Campbell. Caitlin Emily Rose Collins. Catherine Elizabeth Ann Devenny. Phoebe Eve. Curtis Lee Fairclough. Amy Gwynn. Philippa Taylor Hall. Jessica Hardy. Danielle Jen Harrison. Hope Victoria Jeffrey. Kelsey Jessamine. Nicole Jessamine. James Craig Keeler. Megan Lucy McCormack. Amelia McVitie. Charlotte Lily Mitchell. Erin Olivia Myers. Gabriel Osborne. The recipient of the Community Engagement Prize, Isabel Amy Schumann. Abigail Elizabeth Scott. Grace Singleton. Harry Sloan. Lauren Marie Troughton. Brooke Alex Walmsley. Denise Elizabeth White. For the award of Bachelor of Arts with Qualified Teacher Status, Primary and Early Years Education 3 to 11, Lancaster, Muhammad Adam. Natalie Addy. Zoe Jane Alderson. Lucy Baird. Nathan Benson. Jade Berry. Hannah Jade Broadhead. Lindsay Burridge. Dean Clark. Bobby Cumming. Jessica Cunningham. Charles Joseph Dean. Jessica Gaskell. Charlotte Greaves. Shannon Rosie Jones. Caitlin Kelly. Cassidy Brooke Kiernan. Mackenzie King. Amy Longworth. Abigail Elizabeth Maguire. Victoria Rosie Newman. Libby Nichols. Desiree Perez Santiago. Gracie Abigail Rice. Alice Mary Rogers. Olivia Simpson. Kaylee Elizabeth Stothert. Hannah Warren. Ellie Whitmore. Amelia Wilkinson. Sarah Jane Wood. For the award of Bachelor of Arts with Qualified Teacher Status, Primary Education 3 to 11, David Curry. Zoe May Gardner. Imogen Swarbrick. For the award of Bachelor of Arts with Qualified Teacher Status, Primary Education 5 to 11, Inclusion with SEND, Abigail Rebecca Page Alcott Gascoigne. Katie Brown. Hannah Burrows Fielding. Olivia Cookson. Nicole Imogen Frances Gill. Hannah Hindley. Maisie Hill. Amelia Lee. Charlotte Amber Lemon. Charlotte McGran. Toby Palamountain. Lucy Elizabeth Penreese. Isabel Taylor. Emily Thompson. Joseph Trugent. For the award of Bachelor of Arts, Primary and Early Years Education 3 to 11, Ellen Hind. Michaela Jones. Marina Green. For the award of Bachelor of Arts, Primary Education 3 to 11, Evie West. For the award of Bachelor of Arts, Primary Education 5 to 11, Inclusion with SEND, Esther Barker. Karina J. Walker. Vice-Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of all graduands.
I now call upon Tian Hewson from the Students' Union to give a vote of thanks on behalf of the students.
Right. The tactic would be to bring a folder and not have a scrunched up piece of paper, but we'll work on it. Okay. Hi, I'm T. I'm the Student Activity Officer at the University of Cumbria. Every one of us has travelled a unique journey to get here today. We all come from different campuses, workplaces and upbringings, and we've all made unique goals to get ourselves to Carlisle Cathedral today. I'm honoured to stand here as an elected representative of the students of the University of Cumbria and congratulate us all on our choices, determination and hard work. I'm also here to say a collective thank you from the student body to those who have helped us on our journey and to Carlisle today. So, thank you. Lecturers, tutors, academic staff, student support, skills support, administration teams, domestic teams, catering, and people in every office, for your skills, your experience, for sharing your time, care, and compassion. Thank you to those everyday decisions behind the scenes of how to support us, how much to give, and how much to set us up for so that we work it out for ourselves. Local communities, new streets, towns, cities, for being places for us to grow and explore, to study, a home from home. Workplaces, for giving opportunities for us to develop our skills, our confidence and our pride in our future careers. Family and friends, old and new, for being our rocks, our hands of support and places of comfort. Finally, think back to when you applied to the University of Cumbria. Did you fully believe that you would be present here today graduating? Being a student has its struggles, and like all things, it takes continuous decisions towards a goal that everyone graduating here today has accomplished. So today is about marking those decisions and also celebrating our journeys forwards. Well done. Congratulations.
Vice-Chancellor, I now call upon you to confer the degrees and awards presented today.
It's another wow from me. Wow, T. How many times have you had that experience? First time? Pretty impressive, hey? Thank you. Thank you also to Workington Academy for such a fantastic start to today's, not just the first graduation ceremony, but a graduation ceremony of many that we have this week. It's so important, isn't it, that we, in recognising that success of our graduates and so on, we also draw on why we're here as the University of Cumbria and the communities and the places that we represent. I can see Helen nodding away there, Helen. And, you know, it's what it's all about. So to be here and to be part of this ceremony and for our young people to be starting the proceedings is really quite something, isn't it? And I talked at the start in terms of success and how, as individuals, we view success at different times in our lives. Gosh, what a privilege to share in your success today. It's a privilege, and I feel, sorry mums and dads and grandmas and grandpas, and I feel really, really proud. And what came through so strongly, didn't it, was that sense of togetherness. And I don't think we've had a ceremony quite like it for the numbers of whoops and cheers and so on, and particularly, not exclusively, coming in terms of your peers. And it says a lot. It says a lot about how you've worked together, you've studied together, your journey through university. And it speaks volumes in terms of the sorts of individuals that you are and what you'll go on to achieve. And I'm just going to one profession that we've got represented here today, and that's the teaching profession. So during this ceremony, we've probably had 50, 100 teachers graduate. Wow. Just think, sorry, this might be a little bit depressing at so early on in your career. Just think how many young people's lives you are going to enhance, you're going to change, you're going to shape. And what a difference that will make, not only to them, but in terms of their families, what the contributions that make. It's absolutely incredible, isn't it? Yeah, so go on, whatever your profession and area of practice, and really do make a difference. We're incredibly proud of you. So, could I ask our graduates, those that are able, please to stand. And before we formally confer their academic awards, I wanted to thank, and I must thank, each and every one of you here today, because every single one, quite rightly, of our graduates has had the recognition and the respect that they deserve. So thank you. Okay. Have we got all our mortarboards in the right sort of position? Okay. By my authority as Vice-Chancellor, I confer on these members of the University of Cumbria the degrees and awards for which they have been presented. Huge congratulations to you all from everyone here in the Cathedral and across our university community. Well done.
If you're able, please stand as the academic and graduate processions exit.